What is this? What is this? No, seriously, what? I've kind of forgotten. Oh, for some reason, Twitch chat had climbed up. Weird. Hi. Well, we haven't played this for a hot minute, have we? It's been 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks. Madness. We're back up with Ace Attorney tonight, guys. Now, you're probably wondering why we took such a long break. Well, the answer. I'll go to an answer. The answer is I was sick. Still a little bit sick. So my mum came up. We played this on the 12th of December. Then the next weekend after that, my mum was up to visit. Then I was meant to play it on Boxing Day, but that's when I was, like, sick. And today's the first day I felt well enough to give it a try. So we're going to see how we go. No promises how long we're going to go with this. It's going to depend... Oh, excuse me. On how my throat carries it. On how I get on with it, yeah? But I got my water. I say water, it's lime cordial. I got my lime cordial. I do have some lozenges up here somewhere. Yes, over there. Yes. My lozenges, yeah, you hear them? And we're going to just try and push on with some more of the final case. Alright? So, this is where we were. We're in Amara's tomb on an investigation. Let's go. See if I remember how to play this. So we're investigating the tomb, aren't we? I thought we'd investigate a bunch of this stuff. Hadn't we? No, apparently that is the most recent save. Okay. Looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus. So it's like this tomb is protected by the founder. That must be so reassuring to those she left behind. Only one problem. They didn't paint the eyes she needs to do said watching. Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile down in the tomb with either. It's actually kind of creepy. I wonder if being watched over by something like that gives the Queen nightmares. Hey, keep that up and the founder just might come and watch over you too. Pfft. Start off by scaring Athena. Beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. So this is Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look. Hey, these curtains open, Apollo. Oh. That's one big sarcophagus. They say the mummy of Amara, the former queen, rests inside. A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked. What are you doing trying to look at a corpse, Apollo, you fucking weirdo? Hey, don't touch that! You mean we can't search inside it? Not a chance. Besides, it's not something anyone try opening anyway. What if the real killer's hiding inside? Hey! Anyone in there? Don't do that! You're gonna get us cursed! That's not very scientific, Emma. Cursed? The Queen likely bears a grudge toward the living after such a violent, painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fears of incurring her wrath. Uh-oh, Apollo. What am I gonna do? Sorry, give me a second. I'm just gonna chug an energy drink real quick. I thought I'd caffeinated adequately for today, but, like, apparently not. Oh, wow. Jeez. Whew. Don't look at me. In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It's kept really cold to preserve the mummy. So even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they'd eventually freeze to death. I see. Still, if they bundled up, I bet a person could hide in there for a little while. Okay. If there's anything else of relevance there. Okay. Terracotta army? Look, one of the statues is broken. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see from here. Let's check it out when we get a little closer. There's a painting up there, but I can't see it very well from here. Alright, fair enough. One of the statues is busted. Let's take a closer look. Well, well, well. It's a maggot's hammer, I think. Did it come from the broken statue? Look, Apollo, there's another one. But the other statues only have one each. Hey, you're right. Maybe the statue was special or something. There's something there as well. It looks like a bullet. Oh, there's something there too. Look, there's a bullet here. It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. My guess is he tried to shoot his attacker but missed and the bullet ended up here. We've already determined the rifling marks to be a match to his gun. Rifling marks? Aren't those the fingerprints of a gun? Oh, shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating. No, we're good. Huh, lawyers. Think we're so smart. You do realise we can hear you. I thought we were going to get the full shtick then. Hiya. Okay. There's something shiny down there. It's a pendant. There's blood on it. I wonder who it belongs to. All we know is it's not the victim's. No one in the royal family recognised it. Emma, did you lift any fingerprints from it? I did, but I wasn't able to get a clean one. That's too bad. But the blood turned out to be the victim's. That means it must have fallen here in the course of the murder. It might be Dirk's. I should ask him about it later. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything else over here. This thing's more splintered than the statue now. The bullet from the victim's gun did a real number on it. It seems like something you get a curse for, you know. In Minister Inger's case, I'd say getting your ticket punched is curse enough. Yeah, but don't curses extend to the afterlife? You need to stop taking what Nayuta says so seriously. I'm perfectly capable of thinking for myself. Are you though, Athene? Are you? Believing in all this hocus pocus mumbo jumbo? So I remember we investigated those last time. I think the pendant is Amara's. Because look at the butterfly motif here. There doesn't seem to be a massive amount else we can do here. Oh, these. What are these? It's full of ash. My guess would be this is an incense burner. Hey, look, Apollo. There's something in the ashes. Okay, let's see what it is. Some sort of jewellery? Is that a gemstone? I wonder what it's doing here. I've got this one covered, Apollo. Would you like to hear my brilliant theory? Not really. Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm. Uh-oh. You know how people make wishes by throwing coins into a fountain, right? Well, you know, on second thought, I'm good. I'm good. What? You sure you don't need to hear my theory? I was just about to get to the good part. Let's just ask Emma. That'll be much quicker. Excuse me, Emma? What's this gemstone doing here? Oh, that. It's not a gem, it's a button. Albeit a very expensive one from the victim's jacket. Must have fallen off and gotten in there somehow. Okay. See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena. I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait. What's with this soot? See here in the gemstone? Hey, you're right. Okay. Looks like we got everything from this area, huh? I think we covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we've learned so far. For starters, we're dealing with a locked room murder. Yes. But instead of the tomb being locked, it was being cordoned off by the Royal Guard. And after the murder, no one was found to be hiding inside. Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot I left that open. Silly wife. She's trying a new route home from work today, and she's ended up on the exact same route that she was like waiting for before. That wasn't very good. Okay. Right. In addition, we also know that Dirk's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. The curtains around the sarcophagus were drenched in the victim's blood on one side. The blood must have also gotten on the kill when they stabbed the minister from behind. Dirk had blood in him when the crime was first discovered. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. This is not good. So, what we know so far is things couldn't be worse for our case, and that's still an understatement somehow. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Oh, if you two are done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot. Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot? It's just easier if you're not here when his ephemeral holiness arrives. Ah! He's here. Ah, no, not this dickhead again. Speak of the devil. Prosecutor Sadmadi. Detective Sky, it seems you've spoken at length with these two lawyers. I do hope you've also kept an eye on them. Yes, of course. Like a hawk, they didn't touch a single thing. Give a lawyer an inch and they'll take a mile. Never forget that. There's that look of distrust again. Hey, Nayasa. Do you really believe that Dirk's guilty? And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You were once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you? Hey, Nayasa, wait. I said wait. Come on, Athena, after him. Huh? Oh, right behind you. I guess we're chasing him, huh? Into the royal residence? Is he there? I've kind of missed this, you know. Okay. Nayasa, would you stop already? What do you want? It's about Dirk. Would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it!
Nayasa, are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, then there's no harm in listening, right? Very well, speak. But make it quick. There is much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you? Oh, it's the braid, isn't it? The braid makes him grouchy because it's just like that heavy. At least that's my theory, anyway. I'm pretty sure the braid is what's making him grumpy. You know? Okay. So, I know you'll be prosecuting Dirk's case, but aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminence, Queen Garan, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case against your own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? You speak of love and sentiment. I guess so. I do not deny such human emotions. But the law is the law. And placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but the law must be obeyed. This truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether or not I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. It is that simple, or would you say otherwise? But. Come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong he is. Don't you, you know, wish it wasn't that way? That was kind of weak, Saucer. It appears I've wasted my breath on you. And the winner is Prosecutor Sadmardi. Still spewing empty words devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Ugh. I know I'm right. Did he have to be so eloquent about his point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words. But what, though? Apollo, I'd cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to questions like the one you wanted to ask. Naita, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand, and he was using that person along with his hostage as leverage in obtaining the orb. That's news to me. Well, that's what Inga said. You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. My affair, my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, dyke. What? I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. So, who did you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Oh? The bracelet's reacting. Hey Naito, about what you just said. What? Ow! My bracelet is crushing my wrist. Ow, that really hurts. What the heck's going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime. Your wrist? Your wrist anytime I wish. Consider this a warning. I don't know how he did it. This renders my bracelet useless. Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings. Looks like your special power won't work against Prosecutor Sadmardi, Apollo. I'll have to try something else. Ah, you're right. We'll just have to ask Dirk about this. It appears you intend to go through with a trial you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justice. We are no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Naita. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Wright. You tell him, Apollo. Is he mad? I can never tell with him. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. And those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or vegetable. You would be lucky to return to this realm as a patch of mould. Mould? That's pretty harsh. If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it is too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court. You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Consider yourself forewarned. Now, if you will excuse me. Prosecutor Sadmardi knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet he won't show even an ounce of mercy. Naita, is this the real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Nice is just a dick. Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore? Well. Is that to be continued? It's not even half an hour into the stream yet. Okay. Maya passed out right after we found her in the tomb. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. The doctor said it's just exhaustion, but I can't help but worry. What is it, right? Are you alright? Yeah, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you. Well, I didn't come all the way to Kurumi to be useless. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well. Okay. We got the autopsy report. We got the diagram of the tomb. We got the crime photo. Okay. I can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. Let me have a look at these evidences, okay? Blood loss from a stab wound to the back. Diagram of the crime scene. Excuse me. Okay. I think the positioning here is going to be relevant. Okay. Keep it in mind, Shinsu. Keep it in mind. Who's this? You there, the barbed head lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Is this Dats? Hmm? No. It's a soldier. You're from the Garan Royal Guard, right? Hi, I'm Lucky, Royal Guard member. Her name is Shoulder Rubber. That's very specific. And what does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? It should have been called Roger. Roger the Shoulder Rubber. Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are a bit stiff. Don't be absurd. I'm here for one purpose only. I'm to bring you before Her Eminence. Hey there, Basilisk, how you doing? Welcome in. You forgot about Lucky? Yeah, I've not met him before. I've actually taken, like, oh, God. I took, like, 6 weeks off of this game because I got sick. And I couldn't, like, my voice was shot. So I've been streaming since, but, like, I had to take a full week away from it. And then I had to just, like, do stuff that was not hard on my voice. And I've just, like, this is the first time I've played it since December the 12th. This guy's kind of silly, isn't he? Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Kurumi. Will you comply? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, yeah. I'm still not 100%, but, like, I'm well enough to play this again. So, yippee! Yes. The Queen? What does she want with me? And why does he have to shout like that? I can't fathom why Queen Garan would summon you. But I advise you to accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation. Royal Shoulder Rubber Lucky, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen? The name's Lucky, L-A-H-K-E, and all praise to the omnipotent Queen Garan. For she has already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. You are both to come with me. What? I don't know why his voice sounds like this, you know. It just seems to fit. He's the Royal Shoulder Rubber. You mean to say Queen Garan sees our every move? Yes, indeed. Her Eminence's spiritual power is immense. She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away. What, does she have like satellite observation and stuff? Terrifying. Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah. They're so gay that a random queen from a country no one's ever heard of knows they want to be together. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Yeah. She has already foreseen them holding hands. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Alright. Let's go to the candy shop. Wait, it's not the candy shop. That's a lie. Alright. Queen of Yowie. What, she's going to hit them with a Yowie paddle? Uh-oh. Ah, the barbed-head lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. She's got kind of the same voice as Lucky. I forgot that that was her voice, so I kind of fucked up there. Thank you. This place is still as magnificent as last time. We have heard much about you, Barbed One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery lend to leave our court devastated in their wake. Is that what people have been saying about me? Right. Where are your manners? Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence. Oh, Your Eminence, glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well. It is all right. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day. Yes, Your Eminence. Lucky is Garan's alter ego? That's terrifying. That is actually terrifying. Like, imagine. Imagine, like, you know, she's just walking down the street and she's like, I kind of just want to go incognito, and she just kind of goes, hoo-hee, hoo-hee, hoo-hoo. And now she's Lucky. And then she gets home and she's like, hoo-hee, hoo-hee, hoo-hoo. And now she's the Queen. Does this mean she's a Transformer? Transformers, the Queen's in disguise. Garanbots wage their battles to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Yeah! Perfect. Rife is not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So what can I do for you, Your Eminence? We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand. Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own. Objection! You genuinely forgot Inga died? Yeah, he got, like, stabbed as hell. He had the most British death imaginable. Which actually is kind of bad when you think about it, because if this country is, like, a stand-in for, like, India, then Inga dying a British death is just yet more fucking British colonization. We shouldn't stand for it. We should not stand for it. The Empire was cringe. The Empire was big cringe. Like, the only good thing the Empire did for the world is inflict beans on toast upon the populace. That was it. Nothing else good came from it. Yeah. Yeah. You see what I mean? But the point about beans on toast, I mean, the world should be thankful to well, I say the UK, to Britain, for enforcing beans on toast upon the world. And those who do not partake of the beans on toast, they shall be made to know that they are the naughty ones. I very crave some beans on toast now. I might get some beans when I go pick wife up from the gym later. I have some beans on toast for my brekkie. Anyway, let's talk to this queen. You're on the naughty list. You don't eat beans on toast? Oh. Now you're on my naughty list. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired. So it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband Inga has been seeking the Founder's Orb? That's right. You never had beans other than butter beans? What sort of beans are beans on toast actually made from? That's a really good point. Hold on. Let me have a look. Baked beans. Here we are. Baked beans is a dish traditionally containing white common beans that are parboiled and then baked in sauce at low temperature for a lengthy period. Canned baked beans are not baked, but are cooked through a steam process. Okay. Oh, I see, it's haricot beans. Yes, tomato sauce. Yeah, they're kind of like served up in like a tomato. Cancer a lie. Yeah. But yeah, no, I eat baked beans like infrequently, but I enjoy it when I have it. That's right, he wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey. Insolent fool! Ow! That is a lie. A lie, I say. Father would have never done such a thing. But he did abduct Maya. That much is... I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense. You pay for this, you. Have I played, DGS, The Great Ace Attorney? DGS? What's DGS? I recognise the acronym. I've not played The Great Ace Attorney, but I do own it. And it's in my list for, like, after this game's finished. If DGS is... Oh, DGS is The Great Ace Attorney. Ah, I see. For some reason, I was thinking Da Gregory Simulator, and it's like, that was one of the cases in the Edgeworth game. But no, I do have it. I bought the collection, like, about 18 months ago, because it went on sale, and I was like, I'm going to get this, because I'm going to need it at some point. Da Gregory Simulator, yeah, fucking right. Imagine if we got that as a game. Oh dear. Laughing is what sets my my chest off at the minute. Whew. Okay. Ow! Please, your benevolence. That is quite enough, Ryther. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. You're about to make a spoiler comment? Ah. I see. Well. No, it's okay. I mean, the other game I've been playing recently is The Real Face of a VTuber, which is basically Ace Attorney, but with VTubers. Hang on, let me get a link to it. Let me get a link to the Steam page. Give me a second. Here we are. I can't share it from here. Hang on. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. Let me just grab the... I'm going to grab the Steam page and just drop it into chat there. There we go. It's really good. Like, it's probably, like, so far it's well, it's got a chance to be, like, Game of the Year 2026, and we're not even out of January yet. We believe we know why your father would do such a thing. Huh? We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power, and with it he intended to usurp the throne. Mother... What do you mean, Your Eminence? Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration, and his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason. The secret police? They came up during the High Priest murder trial, too. An elite force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice, in this case Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group. Indeed, Inga turned that once proud force into his own private army, and he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us. So Your Eminence had no control over them. As much as it shames us to admit it, Kurain is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father... Oh, she's going through the ringer. Hey, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. But know that Inga could not have become king simply through an assassination. For in Kurain... Does YouTube censor the word trans? It shouldn't do. That's... I think YouTube's just having a moment, to be honest. I mean... The only censorship I've got around words in that general vicinity are like I've got auto mods on, you know, like the common insults that chuds will throw out. Now, I'm not going to say them because I don't like them. But all like the insulting terms, I've got all those also modded, but like otherwise there should it's. I mean, it's not something I've set in place, and I think if YouTube is doing that, I'm gonna have words with them. I'm gonna have words with them, and then once I'm done with them, I will convince YouTube. It censored mpreg. Oh my! Why are you doing this, YouTube? Look, YouTube. Listen to me very carefully, YouTube. All right? Do not censor mpreg. If you censor mpreg, YouTube, how will the Fiendworth Yowie work out like I want it to? Hmm? If there's no mpreg, what's the point of Fiendworth? I know that edge right is normally the accepted term, but you know I kind of forgot for a second there. Whoopsie. For in Korean, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne. I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb. Barbed one, do you recall the man known as Peace, Love, and Understanding? What about him? He too was involved in Inga's machinations. It censored it again! What the hell? Hold on. I'm going to have a look at something real quick. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. You're going to try and do it as a million different comments. Was I the one? No. Community moderation. Let's see. Were I the one you're supposed to draw? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, I've just checked. I've just checked, right? Oh wait, no. I think you said that you were going to draw. I think you said that you were going to draw. Was it Pregworth? Was it Pregworth that, like, I inspired you to draw? Is that right? Am I remembering right? Was it Pregworth? I think it might have been. This is ringing kind of a bell. Like, it wasn't something that, like, hey Zach, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Sorry if I'd missed your comment there. I was kind of distracted by Pregworth. But no, the only words that are blocked on my channel are Hollow Knight, Hornet, Silksong, and Team Cherry. Those are the only terms that are blocked on my channel, right? Everything else should be fine. Yes, those are the... It's blocking Preg, what the fuck, man? Oh, god damn it. It shouldn't be. How could they do this to me? YouTube. Hey. Well, we're going to have to ball. Inga had brought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft. Oh, and then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together. The capture of the infamous villain Dirk Sadmadi. Pregworth and Pregwright rubbing each other's stomach. You know, Pregworth and Pregwright rubbing each other's stomachs is kind of like the yin-yang, isn't it? Everything in perfect balance. You just got their swollen little tum-tums at the end of the yin and the yang. And inside there's a little dot from the other one. Oh dear. Well, you heard it here first, guys. It said the US. Actually said US, we're not in Japanifornia. Oh. Yeah, you're right. We crazy? Yeah, it's true. It's true, Zach. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now, perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day. Welcome to the Hotel Japanifornia. Hail to Her Eminence Queen Grand Priestess of Korean. Okay. Her Eminence's spiritual power invoked a blessing straight from the Holy Mother. I could see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered. Father, Rifer, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago, the one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara. Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive. Murder by arson. Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime. But that event also set the stage for you to become queen. What did you do before you were crowned queen, Your Eminence? As part of our training to be queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was as the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our eldest sister, Queen Amara. Interesting. That's her husband's position, or at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defence Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. What prompted you to pass something like the Defence Culpability Act, Your Eminence? The assassination of our dear sister Amara. When the infamous villain Dirk Sadmadi was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer. That's right, Dirk used to be a lawyer. Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people, but he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case. I see. But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted. Now, why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, I wonder. In Kurumi, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defence Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss. So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there's no one left to defend those who've been accused. We see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown. Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, then there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted. So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree? Perfect prosecutors and their perfect trials, sir. That sounds familiar. Let's not get started down this path. Furthermore, here in Kurumi, we have the divination seance, and so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie. Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back false charges twice, and I found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So yeah, I do take issue with the Defence Culpability Act. Whoops. To say the least. Where did I go? Oh my god, what happened? That was weird. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, barbed one. It feels as if we ourselves were being cross-examined. That wasn't my intention. It is true that some feel the Defence Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best, but it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged. If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then, well, sure. The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Kurumi dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defence Culpability Act. Really, none at all. Right, why did we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all. Yeah. About the Founder's Orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that? It's missing. I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence. In that case, then perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there is the matter of that horned youth you were with. Oh, you must mean Apollo. From his odd hairstyle, may we assume him to be a relative, perhaps your younger brother? No, you got it wrong, he's Dirk's son. Well, more like foster son, they're not actually related by blood. Dirk's... Royal Guard. Your Eminence. Well, what's she whispering in that one guy's ear? Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now. Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Alright, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar. Okay. Oh dear. Right, okay. Where's the bazaar? Aha. Here we are. Hey, we've been here before. Yeah, we have, just like not in this case. I understand. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Tiger? What? Was that a lion? Oh, that caught me, I suppose, too, when I first heard it. It's the cry of a local bird known as a warbard. A bird? That sounds like that? Really? It sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me. It's a form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Oh, it's more than usual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. If it's so rare, then what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar? You got me. Maybe it's got something to do with it being their national bird. Ah! Was that a gunshot? Ha 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 ha. Who's this? Is this, this is Dats? Start your PW. Yes, it is Dats. What was that, Dats? The Defiant Dragons knew its weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps. Is this guy like a... Is this like a Kamen Rider reference or something? Aha, and you need those... Why? Because our hard work is starting to pay off. Thanks to our TVs and larjacking and stuff, more and more people are joining our cause. But on account of that, the regime's been cracking down. It's real tough like. Yeah, there's been a lot going on lately. But why are you hiding your face? You've got the fucking armband on with the Defiant Dragons logo, you twit. You're not going to hide yourself like this. What are you doing? You can say that again. I mean, what with the High Priest fate murder/suicide? People are calling it the DCA tragedy, and it's causing a real public uproar. Hopefully this means that Terra's death won't be in vain after all. So how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of help to you guys anyway? Simple. First, I supply them to our fellow rebels. Then we use them as a diversion when we need to shake Garan's goons. Huh? Like this. I didn't want to think about Garan's goons. That implies Garan goons. The wrinkles. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, this will be a challenging one, but I think I can. I think I can muster up the courage. Oh boy. Well, will you cut that out? I'm not with the regime. I'm not chasing you. Your reaction, that was priceless, BW. I guess I sound like Warman too. It's a miracle I was trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there. Who's this? Oh, it's Ryther. You are one of those insurgents, are you not? Hear that? Ah! And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought. Barbed Head. Your benevolence, what can I do for you? I wanted to speak with you. About what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup. Well, I can understand why you'd feel like that, but... It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him. And how do you know that? I just do. Because the Holy Mother guides me. Where's your evidence? Oh, the Holy Mother told me. Alright. One of those weirdos, huh? And as the royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see. Maybe this is just how Rifer expresses a sense of duty. You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom. That's the best news I've heard all day, your benevolence. Oh, dagging our way with Rifer by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth? As you wish, right? Excellent. Then let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is, if it is the last thing I do. Could it be? Is the reason she's so defensive about Inga because she's a daddy's girl? Barbed Head, let us not waste any time. My father's private quarters is located within the royal residence. Now follow me. Wait, well, she's sure in a hurry. Right, the minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to his murder as well. What's that? Hold on, guys. Hold on. What is that? There we go. Okay. Close-up scary? Close-up scary, huh? Is it now? Is it? Is it really scary? Is it scary? Oh, that's probably too close up. Hold on. Is it scary? Is it really that scary? I'm covering his edge titties. You know what? Yeah, I kind of am, aren't I? I should probably stop that. Okay. Woo! Where'd I go? Now, where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm too small. Okay. There we go. I'm small again now. Look at the edge titties. Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Rifer's awfully fired up. Just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, we need to go to the royal residence, don't we? Phoenix left Trucy again? Well, I think she'll be okay. She can hang out with her best friend, the panty considerer. I can't think what his name was, but you know the guy from Apollo Justice. Was it Sydney? Sydney something or other? Sydney Sniffer? Was that the guy's name? That doesn't sound right. Sydney Sniffer. You know the guy I mean, right? The guy with the like university getup. You don't think that's it? No? I'm going to call him Sydney Sniffer until someone corrects me. It's the most I've got to go on right now. Now, if we could figure out which of these buildings houses Inga's private quarters, that's where we'll find Rifer. Okay. My guess is this one. Footprints. There are footprints coming from this residence. Too bad they just kind of end. I wonder who made them and where they went. What was his name? This is bugging me now. This place is decorated with all sorts of colourful flowers, and that view from the veranda looks like it'd be amazing. If I had to guess, I'd say Rifer must live here. Garan Palace, the heart of the kingdom's government and religion. Yes, the two are inseparably intertwined here in Kurumi. The religious beliefs of its people touch every aspect of their lives, including legal affairs. Right. Like, how they commune with spirits in court. Now, suppose Kuranism is the glue that binds their faith, law, and politics together. It may seem strange to foreigners like us, but for them, it's perfectly natural. There's a vase that's been knocked over. Wesley Stickler. Wesley Stickler. How the fuck did I get to Sydney the Sniffer? Oh dear. This overturned urn spilled its water all over the place. It was already knocked over when we got here earlier this afternoon, so... He looks like a sniffer? Yeah. He kind of carries himself with the air of a VTuber fan. Okay, so we can rule out Athena at least. Throw Athena onto the bus. Right. What does it say about you if your first suspect is your own subordinate? Pfft. No, that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are? Watch your step right. That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere. Yeah, the ground's soaked. I wonder who did this. I think someone's in there. Father. Is that Princess Rytha? There's still so many things I wish to tell you. Uh-oh. She always puts on such a brave face. Wrong scene? Uh-oh. You thought it was this scene, but it's the wrong scene. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy. You're thinking of a funny scene? Funny? No, this ain't a funny scene. Lunch break's over, that? Yeah, no worries. You take care, okay? Thinking of your daughter you abandoned? Phoenix is a fiend, isn't he? Father. Princess Rytha? Are you in there? Ah, just a moment. I'll be right out. Still better than Shady? Yeah. He was the Lord High Abandoner. I see you are finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we? Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first? You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you? No, I mean, yeah, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing. It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything. You stupid, stupid barbed head! Ow! You could have feigned ignorance. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom. Ugh. I'm not that bad, Edgeworth. Yes, you are. Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here. You have a lot of nerve keeping the Crown Princess waiting. Oh, sorry? This is my father's residence. I've already unlocked it, so you can go right in. Oh, and... be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there. A dingbat dog? That's right. The yappy mud spilled a whole urn's worth. I wonder how I got into this area. Do you know what it looked like? I have best things to do than memorize what some stray dog looks like. Anyway, it is not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we? I really hope she's alright. Okay. Oof. Okay. He's got a statue of himself, the arrogant bastard. What a mess. You can definitely tell a guy used to live in this room. I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common. Bah! This stuff keeps getting in the way. Nina! Oh. Hmm? Where's Nina? Normally... she comes running whenever Rytha calls. That's right. Nina is what? Oh well, you, barbed head. Come, hold this staff for me. Why me? Just take it. It's too heavy and I'm tired of holding it. How does Nina put up with this day in and day out? I'll just set it over here for now. Let's examine things. What's this? It's a syringe and a vial. Those were for my father's back pain. He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable. Was that bad, huh? He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet. I know the feeling. I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own. Well, we can't have you throwing your back out in court, so why don't you take a vial? No thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance to that sort of thing. Okay. I thought you didn't want them. No, I'm going straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home. Okay. Now that's interesting. Why are these all here? When Apollo found one of these. Curious. This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. His insignia is carved big and bold right on the lid. Talk about overkill. Did he really have to mark everything he owned? Okay. This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see. Inga's notes. Okay. Nina. Purple hat, glasses, diamond-shaped tattoo on forehead. Dirk, long hair, eye patch, blue clothes. Phoenix Wright, spiky hair, blue clothes, pink necktie. That's strange. These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics. Hey, there's even some stuff about me in here. Why would he bother doing this? I'm afraid even I can't answer that. Whatever the reason, it's given me a case of the heebie-jeebies. It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. What a brilliant deduction. One fitting of a chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you. That's high praise coming from you, your benevolence. Edge was right. They do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Nina, whom we must have seen every day? Best guess is that Inga couldn't see very well. So if he couldn't see very well, or he had a problem with his memory and he couldn't remember faces, then if he had descriptions, he'd know who people were. We'll think on that. This chair looks like it was modelled after Inga's suit jacket. The backrest even has those fancy buttons of his. I imagine they make the chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on. Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered from terrible back pain, you see. I wonder if it really works. Wow, that's one gaudy sculpture. My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold. Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist? It's pretty detailed. He even included that personal stamp of his. Hey, that stamp's a little loose. Oh. Oh! Ah! Look, there's a secret safe inside. Oh my, to think such a thing was here all this time. Perhaps looks like we'll need the combination to get in. Okay. His desk is crammed full of documents. They appear to be paperwork for executions. But for this many cases? Indeed, something is rotten in the Kingdom of Kurain. This one dates back to 5 years ago. Something tells me he simply kept putting them off because he hated doing paperwork. Why is there a can of spray paint? What's this? Hexose? Never thought I'd see this brand again. Wait, hang on. No way. No fucking way. It appears to be a sample of some sort of spray-on hair colour. Colour, jet black. I wonder if Inga was going to go in grey. Here, Edgeworth. Maybe you can use it. I like my natural hair colour just fine, thank you very much. I was not expecting a reference to that. But alright, we ball. Clock. Big bed. That's one luxurious and comfy looking bed. I've slept on nothing but hard floor since coming to Korean. Can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again. Then take it, it's yours if you wish. We'll have to clean this room out anyway, now that my father's gone. But don't you want to keep these things as a memento of your father? Besides, I don't need a spirit haunting me late at night. Do you suppose if I slept on it I could see my father once more? Princess Rytha, I honestly don't know how to answer that. Try it? All these footprints. There are some muddy shoe prints here. Come to think of it. There was some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming in here. They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old. And someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. For our servants clean this room every day. Do they now? Not very well, apparently. Hold on, guys. There we go. Whew. Here in Korean we have a saying, leave not today's untidiness to the morrow. Mine is, why clean up today what you can leave for tomorrow? Fair. I thought I saw something just then. Looks like we need to investigate the combination lock. We can't open this without the combination, but I doubt Princess Rytha would know it. Well, if we can't open it, we can't open it. For now, let's continue our investigation and come back to this dilemma later. Okay. Barbed head. I, the Royal Priestess of Korean, shall share my thoughts on the abduction. You will? Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often. Yeah, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you'd like to share. My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Founder's Orb, but it was not for the purposes of a coup d'etat. It was all for my sake. For your sake. The Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine. I haven't finished my training, and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing it for me. Right, I see. Well, do you understand why he did it now? Yeah, I guess so. I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper. Ah! But I guess you don't believe he is, do you? Oh. New information is sure to surface upon further investigation. Suffice to say, he did this all for me. End of story. Was he really trying to obtain the orb for Rytha? Somehow, I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rytha will be performing the divination seance tomorrow. I should probably ask her about that. Your benevolence, I notice Nina isn't with you today. I know not where she has gone. I have not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. Hey, Hades, how you doing? Welcome in. I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her, but she went off somewhere again. Super late? Don't worry, don't worry. Ugh. I can understand if you weren't sure if I was going to stream this today or not. Because it's been 6 weeks, solidly. Like, you look at the stream title, it's like, oh, almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Wait. And it's like, well, that joke was meant to be because I was going to be playing on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. And here we are. 5 weeks later. And I'm making the joke, and it's like, Well, that's not going to land quite as well as it would do otherwise, huh? Indeed. Of all the times for this to happen, she normally comes to me the moment I call her name. I know it's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know. Your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wonder if her absence is related to today's incident somehow. Do you think she was unwittingly caught up in them? Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime. Oh, what's up in there? I gotta learn how to turn that off. Okay. Nina, I hope she's alright. Rifer seems really worried for Nina. Your benevolence, has Nina served you long? Yes, she's been at my beck and call for as long as I remember. I have heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers. Your diapers? It almost sounds like she could be your mother. Indeed, but that is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being queen. Nina takes care of my every need. She's my teacher in all things as well. Rifer's pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Nina's teachings? Nina, could it be my trusted attendants come to dislike me? Now that I think about it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late. I'm sure she'll be back. Yeah, I suppose Nina would never truly abandon me. Upon her return, I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a shoulder massage. And yet, I can't shake the feeling that Nina's connected to this case in some way. Tell me about the seance. I take it you'll be conducting tomorrow's divination seance? Who else if not I? Good point. The thing is, divination seances are all about what victims experience in their final moments. So tomorrow, Rifer will experience her own father's death exactly as it happened. That's more than anyone should ever have to deal with. Yikes. Do you really have to go through with the divination seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off? It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to. No? Ah. Never mind, I misspoke. The divination seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess. And it is one I intend to fulfill. There's that word, duty. Your benevolence. As Crown Princess, you're destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there'll be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. I wonder if I'm even up to the task. Performing the divination seance is very important for a priestess. But duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she'll be forced to watch her father's murder. Will it be a weight too heavy for her to bear? We'll find out, I guess. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Any idea what the combination might be, your benevolence? None whatsoever. Looks like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date. But it's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Well, let's try some dates and see what happens. Wonder what date Inga would use as a combination. Date the DC Act was enacted. How about the date the Defense Culpability Act was enacted? Do you know when that was, your benevolence? Nina! Nina! Oh, your benevolence. Yes, of course. I believe the date would be June 14th. Really, Edgeworth? Is whispering in the ears of the elites the secret to your success? Alright, let's give the 6th day of the 14th month a try. What the fuck? Why are there 14 months? What sorcery is this? Nope, that's not it. Try something else. Rifer's birthday? When's your birthday, your benevolence? Huh, you're wasting your time. It could not possibly be my birthday. Oh, come on. It's worth a shot. Fine. It's December 24th. Oh, that's my wife's birthday. Christmas Eve. That means Christmas Eve means it wasn't Christmas. Let's give it a try. 2412. Ooh. It opened. It did? Yep. And it looks like the bottom safe was a fake. Something meant to mislead would-be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by its use of such an easily guessed combination. Why, Father? Why my birth date? Well, anyway. Alright, let's see what's in here. Huh? This looks like a letter or something. Let's see. Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're always so kind and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Ryther. I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old. Why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid? There are some other papers in here as well. Okay. Ah. This is a plan for his coup d'etat. Once I poison the Queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power obtained from the treasure will back up my claim. In the meantime, the secret police keep a close watch on Garan. What? Give me that. He put his child as the safe password. It's odd. Yeah, it really is. I can't work that one out. I don't understand. It seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen. This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother. Poor Ryther. This has to come as a terrible shock. What's this? There's a photo in here too. It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. On the far left, there's a law book with the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. Wait, hang on. She looks like Nayasa. Is that Nayasa? What? Why would he be in here? Wait. That's... Your benevolence? How? How can this be? Princess Ryther. The plot thickens like all the custard. We are congealed in the confection of their lies. She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence? Are you alright? Surprised I didn't go back to real face. I intend to shortly. But, like, I've been putting off Ace Attorney for so long because of my health that, like, I was like, no, we need to get back to it. We need to get back to it because, like, the only reason that we haven't played it for so long is because I've not been well enough. And now I am well enough. It's like, no, we're back to it. We're back on with it. Miss the gay lawyers. Yeah, exactly. I miss the, I miss Pregworth and, yeah. Pregworth. Alright, how can I be alright? Huh? All that I've believed, it was all lies. I'm afraid I don't follow. What the heck is she talking about? Can I ask who the woman is in this picture? How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on. Doesn't look like I'm going to get much more out of her while she's like this. Okay. Mother. I must ask my mother about the secret she is hiding. What secret? I must go. Goodbye. Oh. Wait. What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. It appears this photo really upset her. I wonder who the lady in this picture is. Stop! Shadow, come back here! Wait, that sounds like Albie and Shadow. That's odd. Commoners aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's a foot? A hand. Okay. Excuse me. Oof. Sorry, bear with me a second. Okay, we're good. Ooh! Ah! Edgeworth! Tibetan Mastiff? Damn. I hope one of you has a good explanation for this. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. That was so dumb. I pressed the load stream button. I pressed the load stream button rather than the return stream button. But guys, something's come up. I'm gonna have to go. It's just like some band related stuff. But I actually I need to go now. So let me pull over here. Whew. Yeah, I'll just let me just get my save in. There we go. Yeah, I just basically I need I've been called on to loan out some stuff, and I need to make sure that I'm about for the handover. So what I will do is finish up there. I mean, my voice is starting to get scratchy anyway, so probably a good place for us to wrap up, I guess. Tomorrow at 5 PM UK time, we're playing the entirety of Star Fox. The whole thing. All of Star Fox we'll be playing, right? That should be interesting. And the next week, well, I don't know yet. I don't know. But we'll work that out. So, cheers to the hangs, guys. I will hopefully see you tomorrow at 5 PM UK time. Ace Attorney is coming back into the rotation now, though, so this is going to be back in as a regular game, alright? So, all being well, I will see you very soon. Take lots of care in the meantime, have a good one, and if I don't see you before, look after yourselves, alright? Till then.